We start with 10 on your side's Andy Fox in Isle of Wight and a story of two teens, just 14 and 15, arrested after police found a cache of weapons in a home. Andy?
Yeah, here's the bottom line. What we're being told right now is that text messages, investigations into text messages ended the investigation last night when they were able to determine, investigators were, that they were talking about how to make firebombs out of household items. On Thursday, a student here at Smithfield High School heard a 15 and 14-year-old talking about where to get a gun. Captain Rick Gaddis.
The student that overheard it was concerned, went home, told his parents. Parents gave him good advice, told him to go home or go back to school and tell school authorities, and he did.
Gaddis says Friday night, with consent from the parents, they searched the rooms of the two teenagers. In the 15-year-old's bedroom, they found 100 rounds of ammunition, a 16-ounce bottle with gasoline inside, small container of gunpowder likely taken from the ammunition, and fuses. Then they searched the 14-year-old's bedroom and found copper piping, gunpowder, and it is believed the material to make a gun.
He may have been trying to make some sort of makeshift gun, but it was very rudimentary, nothing at all complex about it.
Both are also charged with breaking into this vacant home and stealing the ammunition.
It is apparent, it is theorized that's where they got the items, or at least some of the items that were used to make these makeshift devices. We believe that's where they got at least the ammunition from.
They are also charged with being in possession of firebomb materials. The students were not arrested until after investigators got their cell phone texts.
Or cell phone texts, mostly, where certain things were described that led us to believe these two students were interested in certain forms of fire-making material or weapons.
And both students appeared in court today. They are being tried as juveniles. Everything's secret about them, and all the paperwork in the court is sealed concerning them. Now, coming up tonight on WAVY News 10 at 6, the big break that investigators got was from actually a student who said, hey, I heard something. You may need to investigate this. I'll have that part of the story tonight at 6. In Smithfield, Andy Fox, 10 on your side.
10 on your side's Anita Blanton also spent the morning in Isle of Wight County getting reaction to what Andy just reported. She continues our team coverage now of this big story. Anita, that's a close-knit community, so what are people saying about all this?
Well, Nicole, many of the parents knew about a conversation that had taken place at school between two students regarding a gun. They received an automated message on May 1st from the district, but what's taken place since? The items recovered from the homes of these two students, their arrests, and the charges they face was news to many.
And it's a nice little area. You wouldn't think that something like that would happen over here.
While the plan for ammunition, gasoline, gunpowder, piping, and a gun remains to be seen, one thing is becoming crystal clear for Smithfield. Things they've seen elsewhere could happen anywhere.
It's crazy. I mean, sometimes kids get bored, you know what I mean? And we need more activities in the country for kids to do.
When I graduated from Smithfield High School in 1977, I didn't have access to the internet or YouTube. I don't know, it's just society is different.
Necessary conversations for parents across the country to have at home have changed.
I've talked to my son and his friends about, if you hear, keep your eyes and ears open and listen to what the other students are talking about. And if you hear something that sounds out of the ordinary, you need to be talking to somebody.
Thank goodness, according to police, one student did just that after overhearing a conversation about a gun between two others at school.
I mean, there's been shootings in a lot of schools lately, and I don't know what is going on or why these kids are doing this.
This is what we see on TV. This is what's cool now. You know what I mean? But it's not actually cool. And we got to do a better job of channeling.
As school administrators and police continue their investigations, there are plenty of lessons for other students and everyone at home, too. And this is from the Isle of Wight County Superintendent. She said, in light of recent events that have taken place both nationally and locally, I would like to take a moment to emphasize the importance of school safety. If an incident that may potentially pose a threat or danger to the safety of any of our schools is ever witnessed, all students and staff are encouraged to call our school information tip line. The number is right there, 757-357-0908. You can remain anonymous, and you never know how important that call could be. Anita Blanton, 10 on your side.